Okay.
Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts.
Because before we get to this, I want to go ahead.
No,
this isn't related to the game, but this is related to the outro thing.
Go ahead. Closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts about Batman is, well, particularly as the flow of the story is going, is that what I appreciate is, as we saw when he pulls that list out of out of the blouse.
Foreshadowing?
Yes. Because I never paid attention to the names on that list until coming back to this, and then after having played Arkham City at night.
The long game of it all. And the fact that you probably, if you're a first gamer or a first inductee to the Batman universe,
you don't pay attention to that little shit.
Yeah, you don't really pay attention to the little Easter eggs at all. And
but then again, we didn't expect there was going to be a sequel and shit after this.
I mean, like I said, this was like the prototype, like the start. Like, there's no definite way to see if there's going to be a sequel or not.
Just leave it open enough to
give the indication of it.
Still, and let's see. As far as the characterization so far, Harley Quinn's been spot on.
I think so.
Poison Ivy, it's still
hit and miss.
It's still okay. This is still,
but I still like the idea that Harley Quinn can still be redeemed.
Yes, honestly,
like she knows she's made bad choices.
Any villain can be redeemed. Yeah. It's just a matter of, are the writers going to let them be redeemed?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's like I said.
Because if you look at your AU and shit, you completely rewrote characters and shit and presented them. You're presenting characters like fucking Harley Quinn in a more positive light. Talia is getting reworked.
Well, actually, I never worked on Talia.
Okay.
That was you.
Okay, leave Talia out of this then. Okay, but
no, you could.
But again, the point is, you're just taking these characters, and this is just an example that it's always been presented. It's like it depends on the writer, because
it can be
how
done.
These characters being presented versus how you can write these characters. And it's like you see, okay, here's all this mythos, here's all this shit I got to work with.
What can you do differently?
Exactly. How do I build this Jenga tower back up?
And I've always been a big fan of the Batman universe. I just felt like, I like these characters enough that I want to try and give them the justice of their characters that, feels right.
Man, if there's anything I feel like needs to get a redeemed, honestly, man, this is why I wish I was a fucking writer at fucking Marvel or Disney or somewhere.
DC maybe.
Dude, cause deadass.
Because if they give you like a writer spot.
Any of these studios give me a spot, I can fix Iron Fist. Okay, you hear me? I will fucking fix that shit. I will fix Iron Fist. I'm keeping Finn Jones because I like that dude. I like Loris Tyrell. I'm keeping Colleen Wing. All right. I will fucking fix the Inhumans. I can fix that shit easy.
Oh, God, please, yes.
And here's my thing. I wasn't even mad at the casting choices, man. I was more mad at the fact, like, why is fucking Ramsey Bolton the only one making sense in this damn show?
Ramsey Bolton, the actor.
Yeah.
The guy who played Ramsey Bolton.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably, like, the most nicest guy.
Most times, yeah, the dude, it's honestly the motherfuckers who play the crazy characters
who play the most sadistically, most hated character in the series
are usually very chill.
The best nice, all around good person.
But then the inverse is also true.
But yes, I wanted to portray Harley Quinn in my story is like, she's been abused by her father, and again, this is me saying I don't really like the idea that the two are a couple. Because that's just severe Stockholm Syndrome at its worst. Like, she's a smart psychiatrist. Like, she's a trained Olympic,
I've never seen, though? Because there's Stockholm Syndrome, but I've never seen anyone do Joker with Lima Syndrome.
Lima?
Lima Syndrome is basically what the Beast suffered in Beauty and the Beast.
Like,
where you feel pity for the person that you have captured or are holding captive.
Huh. So, okay.
And the way I see it is, how you can write this Joker is, he's still Joker as we know it, but he actually feels, because again, his whole gimmick is, it has to be a joke. There has to be a punchline to it. But the thing you can write
but what's so funny?
But what's the punchline to me making this woman who had a normal life my sidekick? Where's the joke in this?
What's the punchline?
Exactly. She's devoted to me. She'll do whatever I say, and if I treat her like crap,
she can't say anything.
So, and again, that's just some way I feel like somebody could write that.
I feel like that too.
And again,
I could do that, but again, like I said,
I'm not saying do that, but I'm saying
but I wanted to give it to more of a segue that Batman's Bruce adopts Harleen Quinzel as his ward.
Here's my thing: the only way something like that could work is if you rewrote the Creeper as being a worse Joker.
Jack Ryder, the Creeper, as a worse Joker.
That'd be the only way I could see it.
I honestly want
if you were trying to keep the Joker as a criminal, but you want him to have essentially the reverse of what Harley Quinn has.
What you were describing.
Yeah, Lima syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Give that to him, but you have the Creeper, Jack Ryder, creeping on Harley. Like, no, I want you. Like Gaston level type shit.
God, I hate that.
So yeah, Joker. So basically, the Creeper would be Joker with Gaston fused, whereas the Joker is just Joker but with Beast.
I wanted to actually make Jack Ryder like a part of the Bat family team.
Honestly, you'd have to. If there's any role he's gonna fit, it's gonna have to be Azrael. As far as that role, because hear me out. Hear me out. You wanna know why I say this? Because you wanna know why? Even Joker has said the Creeper's crazier than him.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Creeper's fucking wild, man. Creeper shot the fuck out.
Well, I know that he's got a high regenerative capabilities, super strength, durability.
Yeah, he's a freak of nature. Dude, he's the nature boy Ric Flair. Woo! Woo!
But yeah, that would be my idea. Like, I just wanted to wear that Harley Quinn through years of abuse and traumatization. With going through all those crimes she did with her father, aka Joker, it's taken its toll on her. And Batman,
oh shit, you know what I realized?
Batman, knowing what's happened, in his rage, kills the Joker.
Fucking yellow bastard style.
Why do you keep coming back to that?
Because
then because Bruce Batman.
Oh yeah,
he's
you gotta
like,
see the blood on your hands, bro.
You gotta know in your blind fury what you've done before it's too late, and it's already too late. The deed has been done, and you're like, oh fuck, what did I do? And then and the ramifications of the Joker dying is that Harley gets sent to Arkham, even at a preteen age, or I want to make her like 17, 16, what do you think? Like, not too young, but old enough to where she, has that matured mindset. Like, she was in the Olympic, like, she was trained.
You can honestly make her precarious child. And precarious just means is where a kid acts way more mature than their age.
I could believe that.
So, yeah, she acts like a fucking young adult, like somewhere in their...
It's like a coping mechanism.
Yeah, in their late teens, but then it's like, oh no, she's only like 12 or 13, bro.
Maybe. But I still want to give it to like a good years, kind of like when Dick Grayson was adopted by Bruce. But then there's that time skip where he's like a full-grown Robin.
Oh, yeah.
But if you were to draw that for Harleen...
I still have to figure out if I wanted to play up the clown aesthetic or
deviate away from it, because like I said, Harleen, because Harley is the persona she had while during her crime spree.
Yeah, because Joker and Harley Quinn gave off more of a ringmaster show like circus performer shit.
Or wait, it's when Batman helps her train to become a psychiatrist as well as a gymnast.
I mean, that can work too. However, get that PhD, son. You better get that.
Yeah, Bruce adopts Harley from Arkham Asylum, and even when the doctors are like, "Oh, are you sure this is?"
Oh, I know some shit you can do.
Oh boy. See, I'm helping James.
This motherfucker visits her and brings her books and shit. He's helping her get her fucking like.
Like rehabilitation. Like he sponsors her.
He sponsors her.
Yes.
Essentially, what this motherfucker's doing is like, hey. Let's assume she never got an education. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm about to homeschool you.
I'm about to homeschool you. Get your PhD.
We're about to
psychiatry.
We're about to Happy Gilmore this shit. All right.
What? Happy Gilmore? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not Happy Gilmore with Billy Madison. This bitch.
Wait, you mean learn every grade per week or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hear me out.
Okay.
studies through each grade, and at the end of the year, she has to pass a test. And if she passes that test, she moves on to the next one, goes on.
And maybe that's the incentive, is like, I'll adopt you or something.
It's just more like, hey, look, you get an education. When you get out, I'll make sure you got a job. That ain't gonna be a problem. You're gonna be well read. You're gonna have your shit together.
What if that's the kind of Bruce that actually gives a crap about Arkham Asylum? Like he's willing to fund the rehabilitation programs.
Exactly. And you know where I got this from, bitch? You wanna know where I got this fucking idea from? You wanna know where I got it from? Goddamn Green Lantern. That's where I got it from.
This man.
Cause you wanna know what? Cause Green Lantern says it best. Bruce, you're spending so much of this money trying to fight crime. Why aren't you actually trying to do shit to make your city better?
Like, you know, like.
Because you know how they did in the White Knight that you were telling me about?
Yeah. Good guys, recommendation. Batman, White Knight.
Green Lantern even asked, why aren't you doing that? Green Lantern, the only person he did between Batman and Superman, he has no beef with Superman. In fact, when Superman actually feels guilty about shit, Hal Jordan's like, no, understand, dude, lives get lost. That's just the way it works, man. You can't let one death hold you down. Not even Superman can save everybody.
That's true.
But with Bruce, nah, Green Lantern go ahead and calls him out like, dude, you're a sociopath. All your sidekicks are mentally traumatized now.
And that you're just exploiting them.
Because for your own survival. Your guilt complex has destroyed any type of normality you could have.
For them, at least.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying. I just like to think that this Bruce, in spite of
animated series Bruce. That's all it is.
Yeah, animated series Bruce. In spite of him still being a vigilante Batman.
This is basically you know what this is? I can see who this is. Hold up.
Go ahead.
That's what I can say. The Batman you're using is Batman animated series.
Yeah, that's where I base. That's one of my references that I would like to use.
The setting and retelling and reimagining of characters honestly places it more in line with Beware the Batman.
Beware the Batman, Flashpoint, Gods and Monsters.
Flashpoint, I can see. Yes, I do see the Flashpoint. Gods and Monsters. Well, see, that was just completely like.
I only say Gods and Monsters because I like the idea that Kirk Langstrom, the Man-Bat, becomes the Batman. Yeah, I like that. I use that as an example too, because think. Steve Trevor is still. Sorry. Because yes, this is still Stephen Trevor who's working for the government. It was an emissary for Wonder Woman, I think. Secret agent. Yes.
Oh yeah, Becca.
And Superman was raised by Mexican immigrants and is the son of Zod.
Yeah, motherfucking.
I like that premise idea. But I still want to include Kirk Langstrom in my alternate universe where he's Batwing. He has the genetic components to turn into a bat and fly like Batwing, but still have technological aspects to aid him. Maybe.
Wait, you got bat wings. How come you can't fly? Look, Jet, you think these wings are gonna support my weight, bitch? I need fucking thruster packs, nigga.
I think the thruster packs would. It's kind of like with Vulture. Remember?
Hey. Shit though, man. I think out of all, here's my thing. Out of the rogue gallery that gets mentioned in Spider-Man, I think the only one he doesn't have any real beef with is Electro.
I think so.
If only because Electro and Spider-Man do share the fucking quips and banters and shit or the references.
Since I want to make Harvey Dent commissioner.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, this is still part of the recording. This is the podcast section now. Fuck all that shit.
Well, okay, that's fair.
We're in a podcast section.
So I'll just put it on here on the character bios.
We already done taught this much. Fuck it. So, you know what? This is a bonus episode.
Bonus content. But let's see. Yeah, Harvey Dent in my universe becomes commissioner, replaces Jim Gordon as the commissioner of the Gotham City Police Department. And another thing that I thought was interesting. Let's see. I wanted to make a subordinate for Harvey, the ventriloquist. What was his name? I'm trying to remember.
Was it Arnold Wesker?
Because think about it.
He's a Wesker? The fuck?
Arnold Wesker, not Scarface. Arnold Wesker, because to me these two seem to have the same condition. they both have split personality disorder. You know? So why not pair them together in that retrospect, you know? Like, the ventriloquist is like maybe an analyst or an accountant for Dent or something?
Possibly.
Oh, here he is. Albert Wesker. The ventriloquist.
Albert Wesker.
Arnold, sorry. What the fuck?
Complete global saturation.
Yeah.
Kamoshida, you're going down.
Delusional schizophrenia with multiple personality disorder. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out the actual term for that is dissociative personality and shit.
And Harvey himself suffers from.
He's a schizo.
Psychotic obsession with duality, designing crimes around the number 2.
Attributes.
I think it's like compulsive disorder meets disassociative disorder.
So in this case,
you know?
So in this case, Harvey Dent is honestly, if you were combining them and shit, you could honestly.
No, I'm not combining these two. I'm just saying I'm pairing them together.
But I'm saying, hear me out though.
Yes.
If you still wanted to make Harvey Dent Two-Face, make it to where he's not Two-Face in the traditional sense, but it's an alter ego, aka Scarface.
That, I mean, it's not a bad concept, in all honesty. But the idea of Bane, sorry if I just zigzag, but
okay.
Now the idea of Bane kind of got replaced altogether. Like, nobody even knows who Bane is.
Yeah, so
we decided to actually give the role of Bane to a very surprising character.
The Bane of Santi Prisca.
It actually goes, the identity of Bane goes to Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
The first Robin.
Who will, hey, I mean.
And think about it, it makes sense. You make Batman's original greatest enemy was Bane. So to make his first apprentice Bane, you know, speaks to it symbolically, you know?
Oh yeah, and it's like, what's Wing's fucking motivation? His motivation is...
Okay, here's where I'm at.
Hold on.
Go
his motivation is, calls up fucking Bruce Wayne, is like, hello, Wayne, it's like, why didn't you save them that night?
So going off from Batman Forever then.
Yeah.
It's like, and this is Batman Forever we're talking, because Two-Face holds the circus that Dick Grayson and his family are at. He kills Dick Grayson's parents if Batman didn't show up. Now Val Kilmer, Bruce Wayne, who's played by Val Kilmer, tries to actually own up to it.
Like, look, I'm here.
I'm right here. Like,
it's like, everybody panic.
Like everybody's panicking. It's too loud. He says, "Harvey, I'm Batman," but the sound's too great. So and then Bruce Wayne does his best to try and dissolve the situation because he doesn't have his bat suit or any of his gadgets, right?
Yup.
So he's unable to actually save Dick Grayson's parents.
Yeah, and there's his motivation.
Oh, well, okay, that's fair.
At least I feel like that should be his motivation. It's like, and again, it's like the foreshadowing, like, yo, I know you were Batman. Why the fuck weren't you doing anything?
I think it's because he discovers later on.
But you know what this
So,
does?
but here's the thing.
Oh shit, you know what this sets him up?
Wait. But here's the thing.
Okay.
Dick Grayson, if not, it's like Bruce wants to help Dick out. He sees like somebody in common, but Dick actually acts out his vengeance.
Okay, you know what? You remember that one scene in Batman Forever where he like just kind of like starts doing like that angry.
It should have been you. It should have been you.
Yeah, now just picture that, but a Venom up fucking
Oh.
Remember that scene from Beastars? Legoshi versus Bill. The bam, bam.
James, call me.
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, Nightwing mad as fuck about that. It should have been you. You should have.
He's just plastic. He's just a bloody. He's just a fat He's just flat faced on the ground, like his fist imprints on his face.
Oh yeah, he's flat, but his face is still like solid.
You just hear that cough of like a chunk of tooth. Like you see, like his head's faced sideways, and you see the blood splatter. Like,
yo, you know what you could do?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what you could do instead of like fucking breaking his back though?
No, but here's the thing: Richard Grayson gets sent to Santa Prisca for the murder of Tony Zuko, because that's the gangster who killed his family.
But what they didn't know is Tony Zuko had some pull. But what they didn't know is that Tony Zuko had some pull with the fucking Royal Flush Gang.
So Richard. Well, okay, maybe that.
Because you know what you can do?
So he basically got Richard not sent to juvenile hall, but to Santa Prisca.
Yo, and there he met the Bane.
A.K.A. Waylon Jones.
A.K.A. Killer Croc.
Now this was also interesting. The Bane identity can be passed on to anybody, but currently it was Killer Croc, A.K.A. Waylon Jones. Now, what did we actually want to agree? Was he genetically mutated because of the venom?
No. No. We agreed upon he is more in line with his animated series version where he has the features,
the pigmentation.
He has the pigmentation and like the sort of structure, but he hasn't gone full reptile.
So he's still it's genetic. He was born with a genetic disorder then.
Yes.
Okay.
It's still enough for him to earn the nickname Killer Croc, but not enough for him to like.
What if he was actually trying to What if he actually began the research process of the venom, and he told Richards like, "This is what I have been I've been researching this." You know.
But see, at the same time, it's like you could still argue, okay, he was still a test subject, but a willing one, unlike Bane, who was kind of forced into it.
Oh, they held fight pit clubs in Santa Prisca.
But see, at that point, it's like, okay, Bane's like Killer Croc's already stronger.
Because remember what they did that same thing for Luke Cage, didn't they? Or was it something different?
No. Luke Cage, they tested it was a psychological evaluation that he needed to pass. It wasn't a physical attributes. Remember, it was a super soldier serum.
Right.
And as they explained, it brings out your personality's worst and best qualities.
Huh.
So in the case of Captain America, it brought his do the right thing no matter what. So in his case, because remember, he tried every way to trick getting enlisted into the army.
He had the willpower.
Yes, he had the willpower, and it's like he had the resolve, and that kind of, I can't lie, but I'm sorry, but
I feel like that probably inflated Civil War a little bit.
It did, and it's not because like I get what you're saying, like, hey, you know, I got to do the right thing all the time, but dude, you don't seem to understand. Like the right thing
sometimes the right thing
is the wrong choice.
That's just
You know what? You know what this reminds me of? Believe it or not, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, episode 4, where it was the boot camp. Basically, how well do they work under pressure?
Oh yeah, make quick
decisions.
Quick minute decisions.
Yes. And the problem with the Red Ranger was he was too impulsive.
Right.
Because when he was
wasn't he black?
No. You're thinking of Power Rangers Turbo.
Sorry.
Power Rangers Turbo was Power Rangers Turbo and SPD and Ninja Storm are the ones where it was like, you know, more
diverse.
More as far as who was the Red Ranger. But anyway, the point I'm getting here at is with the Red Ranger, he was more focused on getting a good time as opposed to assessing the situation, because he went in. Yes, he was hitting all the targets, but he wasn't paying attention to where his shots were going.
Oh.
And one of the paintballs hit a flammable canister.
Mm.
And now when the captain goes in and looks at it as like, hey, look, you ain't got the fastest time, but you got the lowest score out of everybody. And even like got the stern voice like, you need to start using this before you ever think about using a blaster. Right. And then when Viper is setting up these little spikes and shit that are going to cause essentially a city collapsing earthquake when it's placed in key locations, Red Ranger gets a corner. But he kicks away one of her attacks and brings down some rubble. And she notices, oh wait, there's some canisters next to me and shit. So what she decides to do is light those. So what she decides to do is fire some more up above a kid and shit, like a family who wasn't able to run away,
No.
and then like ignite the canisters as she's leaving.
Oh.
So, Red Ranger's first choice was rescue the people in danger. Not a bad choice. Again, it's not the wrong choice, but it's not the right one either. As far as the situation was going.
Yeah, it's more like
morally
situational awareness.
Yes. And again, it's like, I have to get these people out here. And it's like, no, put out the fire. And Ranger's like, there's no time. And he's like, just do it. And it's like, fine, I'll do it. But then the kid gets injured and shit. And the Red Ranger's like, that little boy got hurt because of you. And it's like,
what would you rather me have done?
And again, the captain's even telling him, like, you did the right thing. And again, like, the whole series, like, as far as I've gotten, the Rangers are questioning Captain Mitchell's leadership, but at the same time, he knows what they're going through. Because you don't find...
You find
look,
out.
if you haven't seen Lightspeed Rangers, here's some shit you need to know. Captain Mitchell, because the Red Ranger's always talking about this firefighter who rescued him as a kid and inspired him to be a firefighter.
Right.
That was Captain Mitchell, the dude leading Lightspeed Rescue.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, understand, as a firefighter and now leading essentially the Power Rangers as the Zordon, he knows what you're going through.
That's believable.
Especially with the Pink Ranger. And the Pink Ranger is like, because she's his daughter.
Oh boy.
But see...
You dating my daughter, boy?
But see, what was going on is like, hey, there's a scientist who has to transport this deadly isotope that has to be under a certain... that has to be at a certain temperature. Otherwise, he's just going to nuke everything, right?
Oh yeah.
And now he sends 4 of the Rangers, but her. And it's like, hey, I need you to go visit an old friend of mine and, take him fishing. And, she's thinking, oh, great, he still thinks her his little girl and shit, and not a Power Ranger. But what he didn't realize was, like, look, I'm teaching the Red Ranger leadership, but I need to teach you, you gotta learn how to support from the shadows and shit. Because the old friend was the actual scientist and shit. And the whole time it's like, hey, can we, find a gas station so I can get some ice for a baby? She's just kind of being all lax about it. But it's like, when I was a kid, I'm like, wait, why is he being so urgent about this cooling box? And then you find out he's going to want carrying the isotope, and I'm like, yo! Captain Mitchell trusts you! He trusts you, bitch!
See, James is really into Power Rangers.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm also I'm into a bunch of shit.
But to continue on, I know we'll probably end this little podcast section.
Yeah, this will be the Batman Part 2.5 type shit.
Extra content.
Yeah.
Now, the thing I wanted to do with the Penguin... He was never
not make him a fat sack of shit.
No.
Or make him. You know what?
My original concept for him is just
okay. My concept is, you know what? Give him kind of like a Robin Williams kind of build and shit. Like he's kind of like he's about as tall as Bruce is, but he's more rotund.
I guess that would make work.
He's stout.
That's stout. But I wanted to make it to where they don't have bad blood. Like they're friends.
My thing is, look, if you know your family has dirty money. And you get called out on it, then okay.
Own up to it.
Just, dude, that was your family. Make a
better example.
Do better.
Do better by them. It's like,
think about my family. That's Cap. You're a liar. A dickhead. Get your life together. Make your money.
But Bruce and... Yeah, I like the idea that in the Telltale Batman, Bruce and Oswald were former friends. It's just that, if... Bruce's father hadn't done what he did to Oswald's family.
Hey Bruce, if your dad wasn't a dickhead.
Sure. But yeah, in this continuity, it's like Oswald is like the CEO shareholder of his own company, like Cobblepot Incorporated, something like that. And the two have a joint merger going on.
You know what? Because he's always dealing in arms, you could do that for him.
Arms dealer?
Not so much arms dealers,
arms trade.
Not arms dealer, but he
engineering
of advanced weaponry.
Or maybe that's how Bruce gets most of his equipment.
That too.
Not just from his own company. I'm just saying
driven by a need to prove himself in spite of his comical appearance.
Yeah, he's always it's a Napoleon complex, as Hugo Strain.
Napoleon wasn't actually that short.
Yeah.
He was 5'8". That's not short.
What they considered short back then.
Short? What the fuck did they consider big? 6 foot? Jesus. 6 foot, 7 foot.
I don't know if I'll keep anything aesthetically reminiscent to the original Cobblepot. Maybe
that top hat, in all honesty.
Top hat, cane.
His assortment of umbrellas.
Of course, I do think the idea that Oswald has all these varying levels of, umbrella tech. All these, different attachments.
You know what
I
his nickname
just think that's interesting.
You know what his nickname is? Mary Poppins now.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Boom, boom, boom.
Like he had, like in the Telltale Batman, he had power gauntlets and a monocle that had like access to the technology.
You know what I just realized? In all these Batman games, none of them have ever explained how he got that bottle shoved in his eye.
Yeah, it did.
When?
It was actually explained during one of the interview clips.
No, I know. No, I'm saying shown.
Yeah, they never showed it, but it was explained that some dude broke a bottle and shoved it in his eye. He tried to have it surgically removed, but it would end up killing him.
Shit.
Yeah. Victor Freeze. What I wanted to do with his character, nothing changed. His wife never. It's like, I think I may keep the sickness his wife, but Victor managed to find a way to cure it. I think. Like he never had to go through like what he had to experience.
You know, you could argue that.
Like, would Victor replace Lucius Fox?
Honestly, you could.
Possibly.
My thing is, you could argue that Mr. Freeze just never happens, but while he does cure his wife, he contracts it. But
Really? Maybe.
A mutation of that particular virus.
Like he has to have like some kind of sedative that corresponds to his body's temperature? I don't know.
That's
not bad thinking. Though.
The way I see it is, you could play up what
scientific genius with a speciality in cryogenics.
You know what you could? You know what? I know what you could do. As far as like he doesn't become Mr. Freeze, but instead of his wife having the illness, make his illness the reason why he has to stay in subarctic temperatures.
I guess so.
No, hear me out. The higher his body temperature is, the faster it spreads.
Maybe it has something to do with his respiratory system. Because remember, like you suffocate based from when he was exposed. He can't breathe properly if he's in high temperatures.
Yep. Or you could rewrite him to be Blight.
Yeah, but that's a Batman Beyond villain.
What's wrong with that?
Which I'm not saying anything bad about that.
What is up with that?
I never figured out what to do with Pamela though, with Poison Ivy. And mind you guys, like I'm trying to rewrite the different positions and kind of swap the roles. Like none of the Robins, Richard Grayson, Tim Drake, he's the Riddler. I forgot. I didn't know if I mentioned that, but
I think you did in part 1.
yeah, I meant that. Jason Todd, none of the original Robins or Batgirls or any of that are the same in this universe. Completely different roles.
You know, you can still keep her a botanist, but have her researching Slaughter Swamp.
Swamp Thing?
Not make her Swamp Thing,
No.
but because remember what I said, you can make Thomas Wayne Solomon Grundy.
I like that idea.
But you can make Martha Wayne Swamp Thing as the host of the Green.
Oh, so they're both undead in a weird way.
Yes, but the thing is, use Pamela as a way to set it up.
Like a researcher.
Yeah, she's researching the algae within the swamp that
The restorative and life-giving applications that
Yes.
it would give. While Thomas Wayne would be more the zombie-esque.
zombie as that's slowly regaining his.
The toxicity of it, while the green is like Swamp Thing, is more nature embedded. It's hard to explain. So that technically that would mean that Martha Wayne would become a combination of Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing in her own right.
Yeah, because she's not evil, but at the same time, you know what? Swamp Thing's not good either.
Yeah, it's just a natural force.
Yeah, but the way I've always seen it is like.
So maybe just a researcher. That's probably.
Yeah. Again, use her as setup.
Selena Kyle. Ugh. I know it's.
One night stand.
God, I don't know about that though.
No, hear me
Now,
out.
Todd, I know you'll watch this, Todd. So
Yeah, Toddy
forgive
the
me.
body.
Todd, Rod, Todd. I know Selena and Bruce are, by many definition, they're one true pairing to Bruce and Selena. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm changing this up for the interactions, but I can't have her be the love interest of Bruce Wayne this time.
I just heard a fucking ginger punch his laptop.
But like I said, what would be oftenly different with Selena Kyle in this universe? I don't really know. She's still a burglar, I guess. But she trains Jason Todd, which that was an idea from James.
You know what you could do with her? She's a museum curator
Curator?
who steals rare treasures that have been bought illegally.
She trains Jason Todd to steal things for her.
Yes. And then she shows them off in her museum.
And it's like, I want you to steal something from the Batman.
Okay, what? Steals tires.
What?
You heard me?
So, like we said, we're keeping the idea of Catwoman still up in the air, but those were just our things. Let's see. Who haven't we covered? We already told Waylon, the Riddler. Now, all the good guy characters are gonna take on villainous roles. So, Commissioner Gordon, I hate to do dirty, but he's gonna have to become like a villain.
Deadass? We make, alright, like I said,
Ugh.
we can make him Two-Face or shit.
We could make him Two-Face.
Or shit, you want to go with Batman Gotham by Gaslight? You want to make him a serial
Oh,
killer?
God.
You want to make him Victor's ass?
Oh, my God. Oh, my.
You want to do that with
The
him?
only time Jim Gordon was ever a villain.
Fuck yeah.
And it's, sorry, we meant to say spoiler alert. Oh, that's, man. And I never expected that. That's what threw me off so fucking bad. I thought it was Harvey Dent for the longest time.
We all did.
Because Jack the Ripper was left-handed, right? And Harvey Dent
is ambidextrous.
Yeah. But if we were to make Commissioner Gordon a criminal, like, because he's a pinnacle of the law.
Oh, can I go ahead and tell you something? I remember how we explained how he's ambidextrous because he's naturally left-handed, but they had to train him to be right-handed?
Yes.
Turns out that does cause psychological problems.
Oh.
You actually do fuck up people's brain like that.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So that's something to add to that, too.
Now, I don't want to do... I hate to have... You suck.
Yo.
I hate that noise.
Like, she is not going to be booking 80 on that fucking thing, dude.
I don't want to... I love Barbara Gordon. I don't want to do her dirty, but I have to give her a role, like... It's hard to really say what I could do with Barbara in the story. It's... Again, like I said, I don't know what to do with her, with what her position and role in the story would be.
Or, Joker killed her.
Ugh.
Instead
That's probably what sent Jim Gordon over the edge.
Instead of paralyzing her, just... And you know what? Hey, the killing joke became just a joke.
It didn't... Don't punch on. Just a...
Yeah.
That's stark.
Yup.
Oh my god.
And it works perfectly. Why? Oh yeah, because you know why? Gordon just had a bad day.
He really... That's the worst case scenario for Jordan in the Killing Joke. Yeah. His mind just snapped. Now, Basil Carlo was really tricky to figure out.
And I just said, why not just make him an informant?
Like a master of disguise.
Like, how would he ever get caught?
Like, seriously, with like, he still had the accident or the thing that turned him into Clayface, but have him be to where he's just a police, like a Gotham City police informant or something.
I was going to say, you know what you could do? Take from the Harley Quinn cartoon. He can separate parts of his body and they gain their own sentience. Then it's definitely hard to catch him then.
Possibly.
Because think about it. He can just... Let's say he decides, okay, let me just... You know what? I'm going to take off my arm for today. The arm becomes sentient. Hey, I need you to spy on these guys while I'm busy doing this. And again, you can make it to where nobody knows he's Clayface outside of the police.
He's like a really good...
Yeah.
Like,
so, Tommy Elliott.
Hush. Would that be different, though? I wonder.
See, on one hand, I could see him filling that Victor's asshole as well.
Wait. What if Hush becomes Damien? I don't know.
Now you're thinking of Batman 666.
Maybe.
It's where Damien became Batman, but then it's like gun-toting.
And he made a deal with the devil or something.
Something.
No. I don't. We don't have to include every Rogues Gallery member. thinking in the long run what position they would have in the story if it was just changed up. Hush, different character-wise? That's hard to really say. I don't know what I would really do with his character.
You'll figure out something.
Okay. Ra's al Ghul, he's just dead.
Yup.
Like,
however,
but
if there is one dude,
if I didn't explain this in the earlier video, the League of Assassins are still a thing. It's just Talia and Ra's al Ghul were never members, or did you say they were just cast out?
What I said was Talia was fine with it for a while until I suggested he wants to, like, okay. The idea I said was she was cool with it until he had to do a body swap to Damien.
Oh, the mind. Like,
yes, but because his mind because he's been affected by the Lazarus Pit so much, warping over the Damien didn't do shit for the aging. He's still gonna die.
Ugh.
So you know who I think should show up as a.
Oh, you did say so. You didn't suggest something for the Court of Owls.
Yes, the Court of Owls, what I was going to suggest is that Ra's is actually the leader of the Court of Owls. Because...
as revenge for being excommunicated as the leader
of the League of
Assassins.
Because, again, the League of Assassins just don't affiliate with the Demon's Head, which is his particular group.
It was like a subsidiary branch.
Yes, the League of Assassins and the Demon's Head are two completely different things. The Demon's Head is his group of those loyal to him, and then the League of Assassins is just, hey, I'm just the best among y'all.
The League of Assassins are just there to
fill the ranks,
ranks, but maintain the balance in the world. The same league which Bruce Wayne sought training from, Batman Begins. That's where I'm taking that story apart.
Oh yeah, but see, I keep thinking about that fucking I keep thinking about Initiation and that one fucking master fucking master Kigiri.
Yes.
Yes, that dude. Because again,
I wanted to keep him as an original character.
Because again, he was talking so much shit,
but he respected.
It's like, you know what?
Prove yourself.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I thought really y'all was gonna kill him, but shit,
he proved you wrong.
He beat all y'all and didn't die.
So take that concept, coincide it with Batman Begins, and that's what I wanted to use for my original story too. He works with the League of Assassins alongside Lady Shiva.
I was gonna say, you know who should?
Who fills in the role of Talia al Ghul as a romance option for Bruce Wayne.
Ancient Chinese secret.
So the two have an intense affection for one another during their training together. And don't forget, Lady Shiva is considered the deadliest hand-to-hand combat.
She's basically the Iron Fist of fucking DC Universe.
And alongside those two is also Bronze Tiger.
The boy.
Now, James is an extremely big fan of Bronze Tiger.
It kind of upsets me how obscure he is.
As an obscure character Bronze Tiger is, he gets represented dirty, in my opinion. Along that, me and James can agree.
I'm sorry, but after Batman the Brave and the Bold, when they brought in Bronze Tiger, yo, the moment I'm sorry,
because let me put you guys into perspective. Bronze Tiger, alongside the other hand-to-hand combatant DC characters like Black Canary, love you, is like considered the best in the world.
Yeah, okay. If there had to be a top 3 martial arts in DC, Lady Shiva, Bronze Tiger, Black Canary, I'm putting those 3 at the fucking like pinnacle. Like ain't no like a fair hand to hand.
Black Canary, yes.
Yeah, nobody's touching those 3
at all.
Nobody's touching them.
And like I said, I feel with James that Bronze Tiger doesn't get the hype that he's deserved, especially when he fought Deathstroke.
I honestly thought that would have got more play. Like, oh shit, Bronze Tiger, you about to fucking like stop trying to hit me.
Well, not to mention that Deathstroke wasn't trying to kill him at first.
No, but let's see, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh,
but yeah,
I was gonna say I will say this. There should be a successor to Ra's al Ghul, and you know who that successor should be?
Who's that?
Heretic.
The clone of Damian Wayne.
There you go.
He was just a sped up process.
But hear this out. He doesn't know he's a clone. He didn't go through that speed growth at all. He was because the thing is, and why I feel like, okay, make Rashard Ghulwal in the body of Damien the leader for the Court of Owls, because like the movie, and that's what they was trying to do too.
Yeah, I remember that.
But have it to where he had Damien cloned and let him age normally, because the problem with the process was that Damien's body was too young to handle Raish's mind.
The Lazarus Piss effect.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's why he's dying quicker instead of,
I believe it.
you know.
I can dig it.
That way, hey, you bring in the heretic, and you know, it's like, am
wait,
I not worthy?
Wait, who did we get? Who did we want to get for Talon /
Azrael?
Unless Azrael is Talon.
Yeah, I think that's what we agreed upon, was like, Talon and there is no Talon, there's only been Azrael. But at the same time, I also want to
Unless we combine it.
But hear me out, I believe I also argued that instead of Damien this time around as the child between Bruce and Talia, the child between Talia and Bruce was actually Terry.
That's actually not a bad idea, but but like I said before, I didn't want to make any sudden feel like Talia and Bruce didn't have a thing, you know, like they had never met. But what if we made Bruce and Lady Shiva's child Terry?
I thought you said Cassandra was going to be this kid.
Maybe.
Yeah, Cassandra Cain?
Yeah.
Yeah, because ain't that Lady Shiva's daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I'm just saying, would that be wrong to assume that?
No. Honestly, shit. Either way, somebody's got to fill that Damien role.
What do you think?
Me, personally, I say...
Terry or Cassandra?
Why not both? She had twins. What? Because you know why?
I feel like that works.
You know why?
I feel like that works.
All I can think about is fucking...
Because I hate that. Remember when Cadmus...
Yep.
You know, the Cadmus basically said, let me put a genetic template of Bruce Wayne's DNA into this embryo of this woman that would...
Project Dark Knight, bitches!
Yeah, Project Dark Knight. In the Batman Beyond series, there was a plan to basically recreate the process that would make Terry McGinnis the Batman by... Because they were going to get the lady who's the Phantom.
Mask of Phantasm.
Oh, Mask of Phantasm. What? Didn't we say we were going to work with something like that?
I believe so, yes.
That's a very underrated character. Mask of the Phantasm, like the Phantom.
And I can't remember if didn't we say that was going to be Amanda Waller's superhero identity?
Oh, God.
But
Andrea was her name.
She
was trying to kill the Joker, who in turn killed Andrea's parents or father.
Man, let's see, fucking. There was. I'm trying to remember what the fuck else was there.
Man.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of what else.
Because I love that movie, Mask of the Phantasm.
Right. Hold up.
Go ahead.
What I was gonna say is, well, I remember what we did with Talia was. Right. Hold up.
right.
No.
Right,
I remember now.
Go ahead.
Thomas Elliott was going to be Talon. Hush is going to be Talon. That's what we agreed upon.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, Court of Owls, the Grey Society, the Grey Sun.
People who all associated with Bruce.
Yes.
Damn.
And again, has that personal
touch to it.
Yes.
Yeah. I can believe that.
But we said Talia, after leaving Raish, joined the Order of Saint Dumai and became Azrael. She took up that mantle.
Maybe? I don't know. I know, because I'm not making her role...
Because I've never seen Azrael as a female role, so that's why I said do that for Talia.
It'll be there.
And again, it still keeps that dynamic that Talia and Bruce have, while still at least giving them some way to bond. Maybe not on a romantic level, but at least they can...
Interaction.
Yes, interact. They can still at least understand. Because you know why? Because again, when you get to the part where Nightwing, a.k.a. Bane, breaks Batman, who's going to fill that role? You're going to need Azrael. And this be a perfect... You know what? Because you said they never met, perfect way to introduce Talia into the story.
I guess that would make sense.
Not as a love interest, but it's like, hey, look, I know who you are, I know what you do, and frankly, I'm the only one qualified to do this.
And the romantic love interest that fulfills the Selena Kyle role that I did, Amanda Waller, if I hadn't explained to it before. And honestly, this was also on the idea that Bruce never had any like African American love interest.
Yo.
But it's still like they're on a professional level. Like they're like I have a corporation. I'm like high status, and they like meet under good circumstances. Like oh Amanda, hey Bruce, and they get together, and he learns that she is running her own like, so like she's looking for metas basically, or she has like whatever she was doing, looking out for highly skilled individuals. Like she learns later on that Bruce is Batman.
Shit, everybody does eventually.
And it's like, I do want to help you out. Like I want to help you recruit the outsiders.
Hey,
Huh?
my boy Black Lightning.
Huh? What if that would be it? What if Amanda is actually trying to help Bruce form a team of metas, or in the like the Bat family? Again, this is just a little fun talk, man.
Batman Incorporated.
Why not? That could be the setup. I would love that. And the reason I'm stuck on Harley Quinn right here is, like I said, she would be his first ward. Like, she fulfills, like, the Robin. She's not going to be Robin. She, like, it's really hard to figure out what her outfit. Because, like I said, Harleen wants to get away from the Harley identity. The Harley identity is just her trauma. Because she was Harley during her time with the Joker.
Why not Sack Clown?
In
this case, she's more of a jester, kind of like,
But, again, I don't want to give her the Robin role, per se, or the Nightwing role. But, what would be good?
You could have her start off in the Red Hood role and then slowly, like, transition out of it.
She could be the Red Hood. Maybe?
Hold up. No! Wait. I don't remember what we did with the Red Hood.
Uh-oh.
No, we said Jack Ryder used the Red Hood as an alias for for when he's doing his investigative journalism.
What if Harley becomes the Creeper?
I don't know if we can make Harley Quinn crazier than
What if that counterbalances the insanity? Or what if our Creeper doesn't make you crazy at all? This is just spitball. I mean, like I said.
So sane, so crazy she's sane.
Sure. I mean, I'm liking how we're just making it on the fly like this. We're just slowly discovering it.
Me personally, though, if I had to fucking let's see, if I had to really look at some of Batman's role galleries and shit, though, fucking who else can I really?
We're gonna slowly wrap this up, guys. We're glad that to those that are watching and are enjoying us pitch these ideas. We're glad that you're sticking around.
Oh yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you guys had like little ideas to add on to that, we would be glad to hear about it.
By all means, conduct.
But what did you have to add for that?
So let's see. What I was going to fucking say was that sorry, brain's a bit on the fritz today.
Well, we've been talking for like a good straight 4 hours.
Yeah, well, according to recording, it's really been about almost.
Well, don't forget adding to that video that we had to cut away.
True, but that wasn't really as long as we thought it was.
I know.
But let's see. What I was gonna fucking say was shit. I totally fucking lost it now. Never mind. Alright guys, that's kinda all I got. But alright, that's kinda all I got.
I wanna see what your version of the Batman suit. I know you probably don't have like the biggest.
Honestly, I got an idea.
Like
I already got an idea.
Like I know you don't like the Batman as much as you like to believe.
No, I don't like Batman
representation.
Yes, I don't like Batman and how he's being represented as this super.
What's your idea of Batman would probably be the same version as my Batman
series, dude. That is, I hold that Batman as the standard for all Batman when you're writing him.
That's true.
I don't mind making him like a brooding hero, but don't make him like he just doesn't care.
He just doesn't care. That just sounds like bad writing. Like
it don't like the idea.
A Batman that tries his best to help those that deserve to be helped. Yes, but don't make him outright like I don't need help.
Yeah, I feel like that was the biggest thing that they wasted in Arkham City and Night.
Like, dude, Bruce.
He doesn't accept help unless they just kind of force themselves to help him.
Like even with Nightwing, Bruce, you know you can't do. You know you don't have to do this by yourself.
Man,
it's better if I help.
I just had to stand up for a bit, but
Go ahead.
Could you imagine how Arkham Knight would have played out if you could have swapped between different roles each time?
Yes. But yes.
Let's see. Oh.
Is there anything else, man? Like, I mean, I've told what I've told about, you know.
Let's see. If there's anything else I could probably think about is...
But I'm glad that you chimed in on this and helped out with the creation process of it all.
Well, sure, it gets the juices flowing.
Especially with your Green Lantern talk.
Hey, Green Lantern's my shit, man.
And, yeah, DC, get this guy.
Yeah, DC, hire me, bro. You motherfucker, look.
He spits hot fire.
You know what? You want me to tell you guys you could wait... You want me to tell you how you motherfuckers can make money and shit? You want to go in and tell you can make the biggest fucking money you can make right now?
Oh, dude, the Green Lantern Corps in Superman Red Sun.
Oh yeah, I saw an image and I'm like, yes.
All because Lex Luthor harnessed the power of the Green Lantern, of the lantern, and gave it to others.
Hey, if anybody was gonna do it, it's gonna be him. Because here's my thing: Lex Luthor's only a supervillain when Superman's around. You take Superman out of the picture, Lex Luthor's actually a very model citizen.
Also, he's married to Lois Lane.
I can actually see that.
It's like Lex Luthor and Lois Lane. They got married in this universe.
And my thing is...
Oh, like I said, another good example. A what-if scenario of Superman if he landed in Russia.
Dude, I just realized something. In Injustice 2, Lex Luthor was the good guy. I mean, in Injustice, Lex Luthor was the good guy while Superman became the Lex Luthor.
Oh, shit.
So... Dude, it's... Oh, God, dude. You know what this makes me think? It's just like fucking Batman White Knight. You can't have one...
Without the other.
You can't have one exist without the other.
Because in Batman White Knight, the Joker becomes good. His mind gets completely altered to that of Jack Napier, his good persona. And he actually makes Gotham a better place, believe it or not. Because that's what Jack Napier, the good Joker, wants to do. And he's ultimately proving that Batman is completely obsolete.
Yeah. Again, dude, you read any superhero
questioning his very role in the story, as well as his own identity.
Kind of like what honestly, it kind of reminds me like what Red Hood did before the whole ship explosion, and him and Artemis and Bizarro were kind of gone for a while and shit.
Well, they're back together now.
I know, but it's like when he basically like, you know, when Bruce is like, like I thought I told you not to kill Penguin. I was like, damn, and it's like really.
Penguin survived.
Yeah, I know, and at the same time, it just made me realize, like, you know what, Jason, why do you want his approval?
Like, why?
Why do you care so much? Fuck Batman's approval. If you got a cap... Look, if Penguin needs to be fucking capped, cap him.
Especially given what the Penguin knew and did.
Yeah, Penguin deserves... Like,
personally to Jason Todd, though.
Penguin deserves his death. In all honesty, look, I'm just gonna go ahead and say some villains I think need to die in the... Like, as far as Batman's story and, like, continuity...
Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz needs to die and stay dead. Joker needs to die and stay dead. Penguin needs to die and stay dead. Ra's al Ghul just needs to disappear. He just needs to be gone. He's played out.
I mean, you see what he tries to do is like, I will purge this world of all its villains.
Yeah, but dude, you're the biggest villain.
I mean, hell, there are some people that don't even deserve to die. And you're gonna rope them in.
Everyone, there is no... Only those in the new world shall be pure.
What?
We will make beautiful black and Asian babies.
I don't really have a problem with that, so can I just get on the airship with you, Mr. Ra's al Ghul? My name is Ra's al Ghul. I just said Ra's al Ghul.
No, fucking taller behind him.
For the watch. I could actually see her that way.
Yo, man, let me ask you something. Who would you see if Ned Stark was any of the? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. No, I don't even know how to fucking word this question.
Okay, well, do you have anything else though? I mean,
that's really it. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video.
But we hope you guys enjoyed. When we'll continue on our next video. We hope you enjoyed the extra content that we did by just talking about it.
We'll see you guys in the future.
And if you want to continue watching our videos, hit the link button.
Yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down here, and then
wherever.
Turn on that notification bell in whatever fucking corner this is.
Could you flail your arms anymore?
That didn't hurt, chump.